Alright, you're looking at the Nomu S20. A couple times a year I get a manufacturer wants to send me their overseas phone, and they're very affordable, as you would know. The S20 has 3 gigs of RAM with 32 onboard memory. It does have micro SD expansion with a 3000 mAh battery. With a rating of IP68, which is waterproofing, pretty much like the Note 7 and the Galaxy S7. It also has 3 gigs of RAM with 32 gigs of memory. Now, as you can tell, it has a rugged look, but it's still clean. It looks pretty good if you ask me. Comparing to my V20 here, this is not the thinnest phone. Here's the iPhone 7. It's nearly double the size. You can see here, this is a 4.7-inch screen and this is a 5-inch screen. It's also running 720p and the iPhone's running 750p. So it's not too far in terms of the screen quality. Of course, we can't compare these together because they're a completely different league, especially with the V20 as well. But you can see the size differences there. But it's chunky for a reason. This phone's gonna be for the people who do a lot of, construction work, who are afraid of, getting their screens broken, or if they drop it, they don't want this thing getting ruined, especially if you drop it in puddles. So we're just gonna prick this out of here. Oh, it has a little grip for your nail. That's funny. So it does work. And you can see that you can put your nano SIM in there, which is very nice because all the phones are using nano. And then we have micro SD card. Here, let me show you. Okay, so the SD card will go just like that. It's already placed right in there. And then if you have a SIM card, you stick it right there. That's how you have your micro SD card and your SIM card. But if you want to use another SIM instead of expanding the memory, so you got 2 SIM cards like that you can insert. There we go, it's in. And it has its plug. Pretty hard to push in, but it's gonna be good so the water doesn't shove right in there. Go to SIM cards. There we go. AT&T. This also has a screen protector on it already if you want to leave it on. Alright, so I'm rebooted, but the SIM cards aren't activated, so they are not working. You can see there's no connection for data. But this is a GSM, so it will work for AT&T, T-Mobile. If you're on Sprint networks or Verizon, it's not going to work for those. I'm not sure what launcher is using, but seems pretty snappy. It is backwards compared to what Nexus is. Back, home, and recent. But as far as I look at the viewing angles, it does not look bad. I've had other phones that just look horrible. Quickly go into some music, see how loud this little speaker is here. Let's turn that down. Oh, there's one song. Uh-oh. Whoa. Let's see where that. Oh, it's not even fully. It's Justin Bieber, right? But yeah, it's pretty loud. Even at full volume, it didn't distort. So it's not gonna blow you away with the speakers, but it's definitely loud enough. The rest of this little plate here is metal, so when you get impact, it's gonna protect that. And then you got some rubber grip. It's not like plastic. You can feel like rubber. Like if it would hit. Look, that's pretty quiet, right? Let's compare this. You can hear the difference. Everything is, of course, sealed off for the waterproofing. You got a headphone jack. It's a good grip. I wish more phones actually had this, and you're not gonna be, scratching the back or breaking the glass. But again, this phone's gonna be for the people who need a protected device when you're working outside, because you need something ruggedness. You don't want to take your expensive phones out. But so far, this is my first impression, and I will do a testing of pictures and videos here in just a second. But this phone is barely getting released, and you have to import if you're gonna buy it here in the United States. And it does take a little bit to ship out to you, so if you decide on picking something up like this, then you should expect that little delay. And this is not going to work for my country standard, but I have a lot of these laying around that I can use for a micro USB wall charger. It does come with headphones and all. It does have hex screws here in case you want to repair this thing, it seems like. But there you guys have it. If you're interested in checking this out, click on the description down below, click on the link and find out more about this, and I'll also link some other videos of people, you know, maybe have a further better review than I have, because I just barely got this today. And again, I don't always review these overseas phones that people don't know about, but it's kind of nice to showcase and let people know what else is out there if you're looking for something budgety or something that is industrial like this. Alrighty, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Later.
The Kevin Hart movie. What now? You hear about it? Because I've watched movies that were
Next to the rated 0?
it's probably not because it's not out yet.
No, it is.
They haven't rated it yet. I didn't like a movie that was rated so high, and I've liked movies that are rated so low.